Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. I'm here to do the weekly reading for fire signs, week of May 13th to the May 20th. And we're going to do fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. We're going to get right into the Romance Angel Oracle deck. Pull your 3 cards, one for each of you. I'm a Sagittarius myself with a moon in Leo. I know fire signs very well. So I love you guys. Impetuous, passionate, wonderful fire signs. We're going to be reading for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius today. Alright? So I've already been meditating and shuffling your cards for quite some time. So we're just going to do a little shuffle here. And ask for a nice clear reading for this week, May 13th to the 20th, for all my lovely fire signs. Alright? Here we go, Aries. Engagement. Wow. Scorpio got that. Keep an open mind for Leo. And Sagittarius, retreat. Wow, retreat. At the bottom of the deck, we have playfulness. So playfulness is the order of the day, right? Hang on a second. That's better. Here we go. Playfulness is the order of the day, right? So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So that's being, playful, fun, playful dates, romantic encounters, being lighthearted this week. We have engagement, keep an open mind, and retreat. Engagement for you, Aries. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, right? So is that you, Aries? Maybe somebody's in a relationship. You're ready to take it to the next level. We'll see in the reading. And Leo, keep an open mind. Leo, I've been noticing your readings lately have been a little bit like this. Keep an open mind. You've got soulmate energy coming to you, may differ from your usual type and expectations. I remember reading that in one of your last readings, that you may come across someone you're really not used to, but they're like really blowing your mind, and you're there for it. And Sagittarius, the bow shooter, it's time to disconnect from the world. So you could be retreating alone, or you could be retreating with your partner. We'll see in the cards, right? Might be some time to take some time off, or sometimes I pull this card also for relationships that need to, when you need to go away with your partner and leave like your social group, right? Give your relationship some time. So, all right, let's see. Let's get into it. Fire signs. Aries. That middle card always blows up. Leo and Sagittarius for May 13th to the 20th. What kind of week are they having? Alright. I love you, fire signs. What kind of week are they having? What to look out for? Energies that they should be focusing on, and energies they should be avoiding for the week of May 30th to the 20th, 2019. Show me what you got. A nice clear message for all 3 signs in the element of fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Alright, let's see what we got. Aries, 5 of Wands, out the gate, Knight of Swords, and the Empress. Wow, alright. Could be engagement. The Empress is the wife card. It's getting married. Page, Hermit, and 7 of Wands. Hermit and 7 of Wands. Interesting. Hermit, 7 of Wands. Wow. Alright, keep an open mind, huh? 7 of Wands there. We're going to talk about that. And Sagittarius, we got Death. Wow, big changes. The Chariot, definitely. Oh my God, and the Lover's Cup. You're going away with somebody. Wow, 2 of Cups. Okay, at the bottom we've got Page of Cups. So definitely, this week we're talking about messages of love, right? People coming in, small messages of love. Might be a text, might be an offering. Somebody might offer you something, or just look out for you. Be tender, do things for you. Be kind, okay? You may be feeling this way as well, fire signs, like you want to do something for someone. You want to be kind to that person, right? You want to maybe help them out or buy them lunch, you know. Let me take you out for coffee. That's Page of Cups energy, right? Aries, engagement. You're going to the next level, but there's strife there, right? There's been some strife. There's been some arguing. There's been some bickering. You guys haven't been on the same page. Has this been you and the person you love? Right? Person you love, have you been arguing? It's interesting to get that on engagement, higher level of commitment. So I'm wondering, right? Sometimes engagement, people think it's engagement to be married, but your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Perhaps there's been some arguing, some bickering, right? And someone's come in. Here's the Knight of Swords has come in, right? Now that's a message, right? That's somebody coming in fast. Someone coming in to have having a conversation with you with some truth. There could be truth coming in, information, something that you didn't know before. Suddenly you're becoming aware of, right? It's verifiable, right? It's not fake or phony or misconstrued truth. This is very real truth, right? Could be someone that you talk to that kind of puts you down with something you didn't know before, right? So I feel like there's been a lot of this going on because you didn't know something. And this week you're going to have these conversations. Somebody's going to come in, right? And that conversation is going to lead to some kind of knowledge, right? And you're going to be, as well as that, you've got the Empress energy, right? So is this you? Are you feeling like, you know, you want to forgive some of this, perhaps, right? Is that what it is? You're feeling like you want to forgive some of this strife because maybe some of this information has come in? Because Empress energy, I don't know if I'm feeling this from you necessarily. This is Venus, Taurus kind of energy, right? So Aries, I wonder, is this the person, in your life? Or is this where you're wanting to be? I'm going to get this clarified, right? I'm going to get the Empress card clarified. But Empress is definitely about wanting to be wife energy. Maybe it's you wanting to be wife, right? Wanting to be married, wanting to overcome some of this to get to the engagement, right? The Empress energy is nurturing energy. She's also forgiving. She's very, very forgiving. Are you willing to forgive, Aries? Are you feeling like you're willing to forgive? The Empress, sometimes she's the one who takes the high road, right? She's it's divine feminine energy, right? So it's 3 of the major arcana. So sometimes when you're in your Empress, you can be benevolent. You can feel benevolent. You can feel like you're taking the high road. It could be sometimes when you've come through a very difficult period and you're going into your Empress energy, you're like leaving that difficult period behind. Now you feel better than ever. You feel beautiful. You feel on top of the world, right? So it could be that you're having this conversation coming in this week, right? And after some bickering, there's been some bickering lately, and maybe you're ready to forgive this person, right? Or maybe, you know what I mean? Or maybe this, I feel like that's what it is. I feel like perhaps, hopefully, you're ready to move on or forgive this person because you have the engagement. So it's like you're in a relationship that you're not quite ready to let go of, Aries, right? And I feel like this 5 of Wands energy has been perhaps holding you back. And now with the Knight of Swords coming in, and here, Empress energy coming out in you, I feel like it's that nurturing side of you coming out. We'll get a clarity on that for you, Aries. Keep an open mind, Leo. I'm still thinking about this. There's so much. I'm going to get a clarity on this. I'm very curious. I think this is quite interesting. Keep an open mind, Leo. Page of Wands. So somebody coming in, right? So a new opportunity coming in. So this is why you got to keep an open mind. Wands energy is new, like it's not necessarily like a new career all the time. It could be a new partnership, a new opportunity, moving. It could be an opportunity to move to a different country. Wands energy is fire energy, so it's creative. So whatever new is coming in, it's something that's that comes from the forces of creativity and passion and fire, right? So it's a page is coming in with news, right? With news of a new opportunity in creativity, right? Someone is coming with an offering. Do you want to try something different, right? Page of Wands, right? Do you want to try something different? I've got an offer here of an adventure. You've got Hermit card. Hermit card is shadow work, right, Leo? So somebody's been in their hermit. I think it's been you, Leo. Perhaps you've been keeping to yourself. This person may have come to you. Maybe something has come to you, right? And Page of Wands, right? So Wands, this is something very, very new for you. And it's like you just got a little offering. It's just offering of it, a taste of it. You're not sure, right? Also, you've got Seven of Wands energy this week. So you're feeling very much put in kind of your hermit. Now, hermit is very unusual for Leos, right? This is Virgo, right? Leos aren't hermits necessarily. However, right, Leos do need to be on their own and recharge, right? There is something to be said for that, right? The sun sets. It doesn't blaze all the time. Okay, you could say that it's always shining somewhere in the world. But however, from where you're standing, it's all about perspective, right? From where you're standing, the sun does set. So Leos do need to rest and be on their own, get into their own, right, spiritual center, okay? And it could be sometimes as well, Leos, when they don't feel like the environment is conducive to them, they will pull away as well. They can pull away and move on. I mean, if you think of a pride of lions, once they're done in a certain area, they move. They don't insist on staying there. So, your Leos are fire energy, remember? So they're able to move. And you've definitely been kind of a bit in your solitary. It could be this new offering as well. You're feeling a little bit like, okay, maybe. But then you've got Seven of Wands. You've been having to deal with really fighting off a lot. I feel like lately you've been feeling like you've had to. This is perhaps why the Hermit energy has come in for you. Because you feel like you've been really attacked lately. Like you've been having to, defend yourself. Defend who you are. Defend what you stand for. Do you know what I mean? Defend your principles. You may be feeling like you're just being attacked kind of from all sides. Things, you know what I mean? Everybody's got something smart to say. You just feel like, and Leo's ready to say something, right? Leo's ready to roar. We don't like it. And I say we because I do have a moon in Leo. Leos don't like that. Leo energy, people don't, we don't like to be a discord. We like everybody, like to be the center of attention, but Leos like the sun to shine on everybody. We don't like to be at odds with our peers, right? And I think this week you'll be feeling a little bit of that. You'll be wanting to pull into your shell. But there is an offer, something new coming in, and the angels are telling you to keep an open mind. Sagittarius, the death card, retreat. Look at this. Retreat, time to disconnect from the world. I feel like this is just pulling away from your usual, because look at this. You have the death card, Sagittarius. You're changing. Your whole life is changing right now. Something new is happening for you. You're definitely turning into a new Sagittarius. You're shedding skin. You're becoming a new Sagittarius. You're doing new things. Your life is changing. You're definitely going through a tangible change in your life. Some of you may be moving. You have the Chariot here. Some of you may be physically moving to another place, another apartment, another city, another town. Some of you may just be feeling like you're moving on to your next level in life, like your next life station. You know how you have different periods in your life, and it's like, okay, I'm in this period of my life now, and it can last for a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. I feel like you're noticing a shift, right? There's a discernible shift, and love is involved because you have the Two of Cups. Your soulmate is there. You're ready to move on with your soulmate. Things are happening, though, I believe, in your private life that is making you move on. Everything is moving on. This is a huge shift for you. And this week, you're going to start feeling it, right? This week, you're going to start feeling it. You're going to start moving together with your loved one, because the Chariot and the Two of Cups, moving toward and with your loved one forward, right? This is beautiful. Retreat. So retreat is not retreating from the Two of Cups, I believe, right? This is retreating, the two of you together. If you see, it's the couple walking away together. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's not disconnecting from your loved one. It's you two disconnecting from the world. Getting, if this is a new person, you may be getting to know someone. This person may have just come in for you, and you're just going through this big change, and now you're moving forward together, right? It could be that you're already in a relationship and you both have decided that, you know, it's a fresh relationship, but you're decided that you really truly love each other and you're ready to move on together to the next stage in your life, and you're moving away from where you are, right? But I feel like this is more from you, for you solitary Sagittarius, you know, you Sagittarius who haven't been really in relationships, you've just come in touch with someone, right? This is a very new thing. This is very fresh, right? And your whole life is changing right now. You're having regeneration on all levels. And this week, you're going to start moving forward together with this new person. It's a really beautiful reading, especially with this Page of Cups at the bottom. There's, you know, you all are going to have very tangible shifts, right? Real offers coming in, right? Here for Leo, here a real tangible conversation you're going to have that with someone that's going to change your whole point of view, perhaps. Aries, you may be ready to deal with some of this bickering with a different attitude, with Empress attitude, kind of rising above that now that you've had this conversation, so that you can elevate your love life, elevate your love relationships to that next level. And of course, Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify with the Lima deck with this one. Sometimes I clarify with different decks. I don't always clarify with the same deck for every weekly reading. I've just finished Earth and Water. This is Fire, and I'll be doing Air next. And for the other ones, I clarified with the Thoth deck, I believe. So, yeah, let's see what this says. Give us some clarity for these fire signs. Please, Delima, give us some clarity for these fire signs this week. We've got very specific readings coming in, right? Some people going through very heavy stuff, conversations that need to be had, bickering that needs to stop in order to elevate major changes, opportunities. So give me some clarity for my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the week of 13th to the 20th. Show me some clarity for this week for the fire element, week 13th to the 20th of May, 2019, for my lovely Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Wow, the moon. You haven't been seeing things, right? So that's it. That's the clarification, and King of Wands coming in. Excellent. That's for you, Aries. Leo, 10 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 10 of Wands, total completion. You're coming full circle. And 4 of Cups for you, Sagittarius, and 8 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Isn't this something? Emperor at the bottom. So taking control, taking lead. Excuse me. Oh, look, 9 of Cups underneath of that. Isn't that interesting? Emperor energy is Aries energy. You're coming through at the bottom of the deck. Aries, right? It's the leader, taking control, the father figure, the divine masculine, right? The Emperor. So it's taking control in these situations, being conscious in a moment, taking the lead, not being leaded. That's the undercurrent energy coming through for all you fire signs this week, right? So let's start with Aries, the moon. That's it. That's your clarifier on the Knight of Swords. You need to have a conversation. You haven't been seeing the whole picture, Aries. Everything's been very kind of shadowy. The moon is, you know, the moon can be deceptive. Things you see in the moon can be deceptive, right? Moon energy, you know, Cancer, deepen your feelings. Sometimes your feelings can cloud, right, your judgment, right? Also being deep sometimes in negative feelings, right? It's just not seeing with clarity under the light of the sun, right? It's the light of the moon. So it's not deceptive what you're seeing. It's just not completely clear. You're not seeing the whole picture. So this Knight of Wands is necessary, Aries, for you to get some clarity. King of Wands is coming in, right? King of Wands is coming in. So this could be you. This could be how you're feeling about your loved one who is Empress, or vice versa. You could be Aries here, Empress, and this is your loved one and how you're feeling about your loved one now that you're having that conversation. That person, you know, you see that person as a King of Wands. It could be a fellow Aries. It could be a fellow fire sign, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that you're in love with Aries and that you want to come towards you. Maybe you two have been bickering. right? You guys have been arguing, you've been at odds with each other, and this conversation needs to come in because you guys haven't, it hasn't been clear, it's been sketchy. Perhaps, you know, the last couple months have been a little bit rough after those retrogrades, and you guys weren't on the same page, so you're having a lot of bickering. So in order to get to that engagement, get to that next level of commitment, you guys need to have this conversation, or someone is going to come in and mediate with you guys and bring you closer. You're going to come through this with some clarity because of the moon energy that you both have been under. There may have been a lot of drinking going on. You guys may have been hanging out, partying, and you may have like somehow like lost communication, real communication with each other through that. Moon energy sometimes can talk about an excessive lifestyle, you know, drinking, smoking, hanging out, restaurants, partying, you know, a creature of the night, right? Partying at night, you know, it can allude to that. So if you have that kind of lifestyle, if you're leading that kind of lifestyle, sometimes that can also inhibit a relationship, and you need to be more clear. It's just a side message coming in, but definitely something has been, you know, in the way of you guys having clarity, and it's going to come in this week. Leo, 10 of Wands. Yeah, you're done. You know, it's the last hurt. You know, you're looking to see. It's funny because Ten of Wands talks about the last hurdle, right? Usually it's the last step. You're done. You're complete. It's in the Rider-Waite deck. He's walking into town, just holding his 10 buried, with his head buried in his 10 wands, just walking to town. It's like he's made it. He's carrying. But here, they're on his back, and he's digging for something. He's looking for something else. All right? It's as if, okay, yeah, I'm through it. Okay, I'm cool. I'm got it on my back. It's on my back, right? My journey and my wounds are on my back. What I've gone through, what I've accomplished, they're with me, right? And I feel them, you know, because I'm carrying them. But I'm looking for something else now, right? It's beginning. It's closing of the cycle, starting something new. You're looking for something new, something different. You don't want this anymore. You don't want what you have anymore. You have 10 of them. Now you're searching for something completely different. You know, it could be a futile search. He's just looking in the ground, right? However, it's still a search. He's digging for something that he hasn't had before. So you want something new. The Page of Wands is coming in. 10 of Pentacles as well. All this abundance and success coming through as well. This is a good opportunity, right? Whatever haters might be coming through this week, just fight them off, Leo. You got good things to come. When you have 10s like this, that's completion and beginning of something big. New cycles, certainly. Certainly new cycles. And 10 of Cups is major abundance coming through as a completion. This new opportunity may be something very great for you, Leo. Something very creative. And you may be doing some, you know, incorporating some hermit energy just to think about it, to meditate on it. But if you feel like this opportunity is right, keep an open mind, as it says, and you will get abundance and start on a new journey here with the 10 of Wands, closing off what you've just done. Sagittarius, don't worry, you have 4 of Cups here. Daydreamy energy, worrying a little bit, right? Not sure. Do I want this cup? Do I don't? You know, hoping it's what you want. 4 of Cups is like that kind of like, you know, the one usually with the cup that comes out of the hand in the cloud in the traditional deck, Rider-Waite deck, you know, and figures like, I don't want to take it. I'm looking at these other cups. They all look the same. What are you offering me? You know, you're not ready for it, right? Here's the energy is a little bit different. You're more like dreaming, like, you know, these other cups were all so lame. They were empty. And now here this comes. I really hope this works out. It's more like a hopeful energy, I feel like, from you, Sagittarius. You're kind of daydreaming. I hope this, you know, I kind of wish for this cup to be this dream. I'm not ready to take it yet, though, because I'm not sure if that's what it is. But that's what I'm hoping it will be. I don't want to be hurt again or left disappointed, so I'm not ready for that 3. For the 3 that I've had before, I want something more. Is this what it's going to be? And also you're just waiting for some proof to come through, right? 8 of Swords, you feel kind of stuck. You're not sure which way to go. It could be this week you are feeling a little bit nervous, maybe apprehensive because of this big change. There's definitely a change coming through, and it's not something you're used to, Sagittarius, you know. It's going to be, you know, motion. It's active, right? You have the Chariot. There's this definitely, you know, tangible motion and change. You know, you may go on a trip somewhere, or you may just moving forward in a relationship, like a tangible move forward. You may start getting more messages from somebody, more texts, more phone calls. You may see them more often, things like that. You know what I mean? You're really starting to move forward in your relationship, and it could be that you're just going to worry a little bit this week. You're hoping things turn out the way you want them to turn out. Eight of Swords as well. It could be that you're feeling a little bit stuck about decisions, right? It's such a change. Could be also you may be getting some other offers this week that may make you feel like you're stuck, right? That Four of Cups could be that somebody other offers come in as well, and it's like, okay, now what do I do, right? But mostly you know who you want. Your Two of Cups is there. You know who you want. Don't be worried. Eight of Swords is very self-inflicted guilt and worry. You know, she can't move, she can't make a decision, but it's mostly of her own doing. She's the one who's put all of these restrictions on herself. Once you remove those restrictions, you'll be able to make a decision. You'll be able to choose. But when you give yourself, you know, when a person gives yourself all kinds of unrealistic restrictions, it's very difficult to make any kind of decision that's right for yourself. You find yourself at a standstill. You don't know why, right? And then really suddenly you realize it's because I've got all these hang-ups, these restrictions, these ridiculous, you know, patterns of behavior that I adhere to that aren't working for me, right? So you want to watch out for that this week as well, Sagittarius. Don't fall into that because you're moving towards something. All right? Trying to keep these readings short because they are only weeklies, and I know you don't want to be watching these long videos, but the messages come in and they are involved, and it's so exciting. But there's a lot of changes. I hope this resonated with you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in any of those signs, and cross watchers, anybody who wants to know about the other sign and what's going on this week. Everyone is welcome. Thank you so much. If it resonated with you, please can you remember to like and subscribe, because it really helps grow my channel. And I love responding to all your comments. If you have questions, great comments. I respond to everything. And to those of you who've already sent, subscribed, and liked, thank you so much. I really love you guys. I noticed a couple countries. So Netherlands, you guys are watching. Goeiedag, Netherlands. I used to live in Amsterdam, so I speak a tiny bit of Dutch. And to all my German friends, Damen und Herren, guten Abend. And also to all my English people, top of the day to y'all. Cheers. So love you guys, and remember to leave your comments, and look forward for the full moon reading on the 18th. And thank you so much, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For now, I'm going to say bye-bye.